Hi guys, welcome back. Did you miss me? I know you did. Anyway, this week we are having our second topic corner. Now, for those of you who don't know what a topic corner is, it is when me and my girlfriends get together and we discuss a topic of the week. So this week, the topic is going to be ghosting. Now, if you don't know what ghosting is, it's kind of when you're talking to somebody, feeling somebody, and they ghost you, meaning they disappear without a trace, without a warning, without any type of communication, and you're left wondering what the hell happened. So if that's ever happened to you and you didn't know what to call it, bitch, you got ghosted. Anyway, so we are going to discuss that topic this week. I have my best friend Star. You guys all know Star. At this point, I should call it Storytime with Rikkii and Star because this bitch is always on my channel. My best friend from Houston, Crystal, she's going to be joining us to discuss this topic as well via Zoom. So we are going to get this Zoom meeting popping. If you've ever been ghosted, of course, please share it below in the comments because I want to know. Anyway, we're going to get into that right now. Grab your popcorn, get your seat, get your leftover barbecue from yesterday's Memorial Day, and let's get to it. My bestie Crystal joining us all the way from Houston, Texas. Say hi. And then I have my bestie Star. You guys know her at this point. She's here every week. We're just going to call it Storytime with Rikkii and Star. So we are going to discuss the topic of ghosting, bitches. Now I know, like, we all have a story where we either ghosted somebody or we got ghosted. We all know I got ghosted. If you don't know that story, I'm going to link it up above so you can just hear about my heartbreak of how I got ghosted. Anyway, so today, that is our topic of the day. So ladies, ghosting. What are your freaking thoughts? Has it ever happened to you? If it did, what happened? If you did the ghosting, just tell me.
All right, so I have never been the ghoster.
So
I have been
the ghosty. You've been the ghosty.
Yes, I've been the ghosty, and I'm actually a little hurt that I have to revisit this situation.
It's traumatizing. It's really traumatizing.
It is. So trifling. And the way I got did, 2 thumbs down. That's all I got.
How you got did?
Girl, so Rikkii, I'm sure you know this story. We are going to call him Casper. We're going to call him Casper.
Okay.
So, this was a situation where I was actually dating this guy. I want to say that we dated for about 8 months, and it was a strong type of dating situation. Like, we always hung out. Either we were at his casa, my casa, spending all the time together. Actually, he was like a flea. Like, I could not get him off me. Rikkii can attest to this, that there was several situations where I was like, girl, like, it was just
right. I remember you didn't like him.
I did not like him at first. He was fine. Like, Rikkii, right?
He was fine.
So he was fine AF. But he was just too much for me. Like, he was like I'm the type to where I don't like dudes that are aggressive, like all up on me, hitting me up every day. Like, it was a whole situation. And I was like, Rikkii, I do not know what to do with all of this energy that he is giving me.
I don't like all this attention. Like, what bitch don't like attention?
I am not one for the attention at all from a man.
Until they don't give it to you, then you want it.
Exactly. I'm like, wait a minute. So we were dating, I'm going to say about 8 months, give or take whatever. And so he was like, I painted the picture. We hung out all the time. I would see him all the time. We spent a lot of time together. We talked on the phone all day. Like, he was pretty much my boo, my boyfriend without the title. And that was because of me. I didn't want that. And so the tables flipped to where I'm like, okay, I think he started realizing, because he's not, anyways, I think he started realizing, you know, how fine he was. And so it was one weekend that he had asked me, after 8 months of dating, he asked me if I would take a trip with him. And I'm like, nah, like, I'm not really.
Down the street.
No, I can't even, girl, I can't talk about it. You know, I can't taking a trip somewhere, and it was for the weekend, and he had invited me to go, but I had other things that were way more important to do, to where I was like, I had to prioritize, have my priorities right. And so I said, no, I declined. I was like, no, I'm good, can't go, don't really want to go. And we had talked, like, this was on a Thursday that he invited me. We were going to be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come back on a Monday. And I was like, no, I can't go. I can't, whatever, I have other things to do. And so lo and behold, he still goes on the whole trip. He still goes on the vacation. He still does what he has to do, his whole situation. And I am just sitting, I think I was maybe with Rikkii, I think. And I get a notification on Instagram. And this notification on Instagram is someone accidentally tagging me in a photo with him and another girl. And I just was like, wait a minute, that's not me. And this was not a friend. It wasn't just like a friend he was taking pictures with. Like, this was a situation, because of the way that he was holding her, like, he was like hands wrapped around her waist, gripping her whole booty. Like, it was a situation. So I'm like, wait a minute. So then I was accidentally tagged in the picture. And so it ended up being corrected. And so the right girl was tagged in the picture. Yep. And I ended up clicking on the link because I wanted to see, like, who's this girl? Like, I did not hit him up at all. Like, I did not hit him up asking no questions. I was just like, okay. I had a mini heart attack when I was tagged in the picture. Because granted, that should have been me in that picture if I had went on this whole vacation. So I was like, okay, like, relax. Go on the page, recruited Rikkii to help me. We've put some pieces together, figured some things out. Lo and behold, this ended up being his girlfriend, a girl that he was not dating before me. Like, it wasn't, we had dated for 8 months. It wasn't a girl.
Probably dating her consecutively with you, obviously.
It was probably crisscross. Who knows? Like, I didn't even got the words. So he was probably cross dating us. Like, she was the side, because I'm not, that's not me. She was the side piece.
She was the main, because we went on her page and that was like his girlfriend.
Wait, so I was the side piece?
I think so. Like,
oh, that hurts.
She was his girlfriend. You didn't want to be his girlfriend, so
I did not want to be his girlfriend. He had asked me plenty of times. Like,
so where did the ghosting come in? Did he just never call you again?
So he ends up, I go on this page, see these pictures with this girl. I never said nothing to him about it. Like, I never hit him up. He never hit me back. So it pretty much, he asked me, after dating for 8 months, asked me to go on a vacation with him. I declined the vacation. And I'm sure he ended up finding out that I was accidentally tagged in this picture. And that's how I found out. And I never heard from him. Like, he didn't hit me up when he got back from his vacation. He didn't hit me up, nothing. Like, I did not hear back from him until, girl, I was with Rikkii. We were at brunch, and I get a text message from some random number, because I had deleted photos, pictures, phone number, everything. And so I get a text message from a number that I have no idea who it is. And in the text message, a year later, sends me a text message and is like, hey, can I come pick up my charger and my shirt? Okay.
You cannot.
Like, I was with Rikkii, and it took me maybe like 10 to 15 minutes to figure out. Like,
I left my charger and my shirt at your house a year ago. Can I come get it? I need that.
Yeah, like, and so that was his way of trying to, like, hit me back up, see where I was at, like.
Exactly.
The rest is my business, but I pretty much read him his rights in a very nice way, via Rikkii. Rikkii told me everything to, she's good at that.
Ain't she good for that?
She's so good for that. So that's my ghosting story. So I dealt with a man for 8 months, like 8 months. That was pretty much like my boyfriend, but not really, because we just didn't have a title.
I never understand ghosting. Like, I never understand why a person can't just tell you, hey, I don't want to see you anymore, or things are not working out. Why just ignore somebody? Don't text them back. Like, because obviously in my ghosting situation, it was like terrible. Like, no hit back, no call back, no explanation. Did we end things? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? And so I think in Crystal's story, you were the ghoster, right?
I was definitely the ghoster.
So, being the ghoster, we need to understand.
Ooh, girl.
So, tell us your story, and then I needs to know, why did you ghost? Like, why? I just need answers.
So my story of being the ghoster is, this was way back in the day, guys. Anyway, I was at a very low point in my life where I was dealing with something emotionally. You guys know what that is. Okay. And I needed someone to, right? Like, as in really be there for me. So anyway, this person was there for me. We were suffering from the same, this emotion we were dealing with was mutual because of the type of situation it was, right? So therefore he could be there for me like I could be there for him, but I really needed him.
You just needed a booty call.
Okay, you want to, that's like whole time. I'm just saying, I just needed somebody to be there for me. You know what I'm saying?
Be there for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So anyway.
Why you didn't call me? I could have been there for you.
You out there in California, okay? No, I needed someone to be there for me, okay? Now, so anyway, this person was there for me. This guy is actually very sweet, y'all. Like, he's very sweet. I think he'll make a good husband for somebody one day. And I would be very sad if he saw this video, even though, I blocked him from seeing my stories and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, if he could see it, I would feel bad. But anyway.
You ghosted him and you blocked him.
Wait, so he doesn't know?
Yeah.
No, let her tell the story.
He doesn't know, like, why I stopped talking to him, but now that we have the
you never know why somebody left.
but I'm just saying. So okay, I gave him at least, it was more so of that, like, I kind of told him that I was like, like, try to give him those hints, like not picking up and different things. So I didn't totally ghost him like initially. I tried to just slowly but surely kind of wing him off of me, right? Because, I was going over to his place a lot. I was saying, like, we were hanging out, we were, whatever. And so one day I just woke up and, like, I didn't want it again. I don't know what happened, but I just didn't need anything else from him. So that was it.
Did it
Was it bad?
I've had better.
I hope you don't see this either, girl.
At the time, I feel like it was what I needed at the time, and it was just that. But after, I've never had a moment where I just felt like I didn't really want to talk to a guy like that. But maybe that was his karma, because I've been ghosted in my day, by some chump in high school. Screw him if he's watching. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, that must have been his karma, because I've never had a desire to just ghost someone. I'm not no one-hitter quitter. Like, if I choose somebody, I'm going to choose him, and I need this to work, Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he must have had it coming.
What would you do, Chris, if you seen him in public, like tomorrow?
It would be awkward. I wouldn't have no feelings, I literally.
No, I mean for him, because you ghosted him. Would you be like embarrassed? Would you feel bad? Like,
I would be like, hey, I wouldn't make it awkward. I'd be like, what's up? Like.
I remember you.
Like, what else do you do? Like, I'd be like, hey, what's up? Like, if he tried to talk to me.
Star,
I wish my ghoster would try to talk to me in public.
Right. What would you do if you seen old boy again?
Yeah, what would you do with him?
I would ignore him. I would make it very clear that he's a non-factor still. Like, yeah, no, I would not speak. Like, I would be.
I think of that all the time.
You're gonna be a real ghost because I'm not gonna see you. You're not gonna even be there.
That's the thing is you think you can't see a ghost until you can see a ghost. They pop up on your ass while you're sleeping.
What the?
That's what a ghost does. So I don't know what I would do if I play the scenario in my head. Like, what would I do if I ever seen, dumbass again, after he just fucking ghosted the shit out of me. Like, I got ghosted like hardcore, So I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I'd be like, you fat bitch, or if I'd be like, oh, like, act like I didn't see him, like hair flip on his ass.
Fat?
Yes, he was fat.
He was fat. He was definitely
fat.
fat.
I know he was fat because he had a twin that was also fat.
Are you a chubby chaser?
No, I'm not. I usually like nice build, like personal trainer, fine. You know what I mean? I lowered my standards for this guy. I got ghosted.
If it ain't
broke,
don't fix it. That's all I gotta say. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
What would I do if I see him again? Like, I'm really praying. One, that I'm looking cute. Two, that I don't know what I would do. Like, either I'm gonna be like, you're a fat bitch, or I'm gonna be like, act like I don't care.
She would be so awkward.
I feel like she would try to act like she didn't care, but it was show. It was show. And then
I would let you guys know that I cared. Like, oh my God, he's over there.
Right.
Oh, but I wouldn't let him know that I cared.
No, I think it would be so awkward.
I do too.
Oh my God, what if he tried to talk to me again as if like he didn't remember me? Like, he didn't even know that we used to talk for 5 months. Like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
First of all, now when I was ghosted, I was just young high schooler, thought I was cute, was a little fast.
But I got ghosted.
He tried to bring you back down to reality.
He definitely.
I hate those type of men.
Like literally, he made me think like he was my boo. Like we was gonna be high school sweethearts. Like this guy had my heart. Okay, and then all of a sudden, he just flipped the script on me. Did a whole freaking 180, and I'm like, what the? Really?
Shit changed.
Yeah, it totally did.
Well, he just disappeared? Like, he just stopped calling you?
Niggas, and then it's worse because you in high school and you see the hallway and you just like,
you're in my class. I see you every day.
I see you. That was bad. Like in high school, I just did what I did. If it was this, now this woman in that body, I'd have gave him hell. But back then I was just like, looking idiot. Yeah, but it was not fun. I would have rather him just be like, you know what? I don't really like you that much, and I was playing with your heart. So.
Like, I expect you to get ghosted in high school, like a high school boy. Okay, you're not mature. You're not. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They're fucking stupid. So I would expect that from a high schooler, but a grown man just not being able to tell you, hey, it's not working out. Don't call me anymore.
Why do people do that? Crystal, being a ghoster, why is it so hard to just tell someone that you're not feeling them? Like, it hurts more to be the other person on the other end of that stick.
And
like
just
me.
not know. You just don't know.
In my case, I feel like I didn't really want to hurt his feelings. Like, he was a nice guy and he hadn't done anything wrong to me. So it was kind of hard for me to come up with a reason to be like, hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore, buddy. Like, can we move on?
Do you think it hurt equally that you did not let him know?
I'm sure it did. If it felt anything like how I felt in high school, I'm sure it did. I couldn't pull myself to telling him, like, that I never wanted to talk to him again. I don't know.
Selfish, Crystal. Be an adult. Speak your mind.
No, I wouldn't do it again. Kaya.
What?
Star. I was ghosted as an adult. This just came to me. Wait a minute. This dude was brief. He was a brief moment in time, but I thought he was going to be real. Remember, he was doing
talking all that shit. That's what they do. I hate it.
He came so hard.
I want a wife.
Right.
I want this. I want that. Just saying all the right things.
And I'm like, why you have to go to that extent if like you wasn't serious about it? Like, really did that did hurt my feelings. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, that was fucked up. But
that was your karma.
Well, I feel like, okay, this is number 2 for me. I've been ghosted twice, so I don't know what the other guy deserved, why I did it to him, but like with this guy, the guy from Dallas, like that was effed up. Like, thankfully, you know, it was just those phone conversations that we had to build up to what I thought was like could lead to something.
Right.
But yeah, that old bastard. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. He was coming on strong for a couple weeks. And then he just disappeared. He just never fucking called, never fucking nothing. Yeah. He just disappeared.
You want to know something? Is that, no, I was going to say, do I think I could be a ghoster?
I think you could.
In this day and age, no. Like, I think at this age that we're at, it's like, no, you just tell somebody that you know, it's not.
I don't. You know what? Maybe it depends on the personality type. Because my cousin didn't go and left his ass at the movies and said she's going to the bathroom. Okay, so I just think it depends on the personality type. She don't. You know her. The thing is, I know she has that very. Her personality, she's just outspoken. She don't care about hurting your feelings. It's however it comes out. But me, I know I've always been more of like let me gently break your neck. Like
anybody, and if you're really not feeling the person and you just don't care, and it's just like, this is not, you're like on a date and you're like, this is not going anywhere. I don't want to waste any more of my time. Like, let me just get up and go. Like, I guess I would never do that, but I'd be like,
I don't have it in me to ghost anyone. I do have it in me to let someone know very bluntly, like,
I think you have it in you to ghost somebody. You are so savvy with like ignoring somebody and like never fucking talking to them again.
You didn't let me finish. What I was saying was, I'm gonna let you know, and then a lot of dudes don't not, it's not a word, but do not get the clue. So it's like, if I have to tell you 4, 5, 6 times that this isn't working and you still be coming with it, yes, but that's not ghosting. That's me letting you know. And then when you don't know, when you can put the puzzle together.
Well, I'm not encouraging any ghosting. Okay. It's really hurtful and traumatic.
It is. It is. I wouldn't do it again. I feel like I've been ghosted, enough to like feel ashamed of my active ghosting.
Right.
I've learned.
So fellas, if you're out there and you're listening, if you're not feeling your girl, just freaking tell her. You do not have to disappear. You do not have to pull an okie doke. Like, just tell her we're adults. Say, hey, this isn't really working out. And then if she doesn't get the clue, then you could just fucking peace out. But be a fucking man and be about your word. If I can tell people when you're not gonna call them back anymore, okay? Because it causes trauma on our end, okay?
Clearly.
Yeah. Anyway, that was our story for the week. Our topic corner. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any topics that you want us to discuss, always send them to storytimewithrikkii@gmail.com. And I will see you next week, ho. Say bye, bitches. Okay.
Bye. Bye.